Well, for all of you at home, you know TVL is always here to ask the tough questions, right? Bring you the facts that you need. So today we are putting your landscaping knowledge to the test with the experts from His Landscapes to help us bust some myths and set the record straight. Mark, my guy, welcome to the show. We are very excited because you're here to make sure that we are in the know and know our good things. But again, first, His Landscapes. We're actually set up in front of your gorgeous display here. So thank you again so much for letting us be here. But talk to me a little bit before we again dive into this game, your experience in the field, what all you do for families here in North Alabama.
Sure. We started here in 2008, so mostly we do, landscape is a very wide, broad terminology that people use. So it could be like mowing grass, it could be, spraying weeds, planting plants, but we kind of specialize in hardscapes, so which is an aspect of landscape. It's just not the living portion of the plants. So we do a lot of patios, outdoor kitchens, fireplaces, retaining walls. We do a lot of dirt and sod and irrigation.
Amazing.
We put some plants too, just because that's part of it. But
yeah, you gotta have a good aesthetic for it, right? Again, if you want to be the fun family, I said this a few minutes ago, but you gotta have a good backyard setup. You know, you gotta get that patio, maybe TV mounted, and kind of do some fun things. Again, we've got gorgeous. You got, what do you call this thing again? This little
pergola.
A pergola. Yep, I knew that. I did very much. I was just making sure you knew. A couple other things we're gonna make sure you know. Again, we're gonna play a fun little game, true or false kind of game. You ready for this? I'm gonna say a statement, and you're gonna tell me, obviously, if that's true or false, and we'll talk about it a little bit, and we'll see how much our viewers know. Okay, first thing. The more mulch you add, the better your plants will grow. True or false, Mark?
I'm going to go with false on that one.
That is correct.
A lot of times people think that more mulch is better, but if you drown the plants with mulch, it can cause root rot. So we say that mulch is great. In the wintertime, it retains heat for the plants. And in the summertime, it retains water and moisture for the plants. So I'd say 2 or 3 inches of mulch is great. Okay.
Do you have a certain kind of mulch you recommend?
We recommend shredded pine bark.
Okay.
Yep.
What's the benefit of that?
Well, some people use a shredded hardwood, and we have found that people like shredding up pallets and things like that. It's got a lot of dye to make it red or brown or black. So I always go with natural.
All right, yeah, we want a good natural look. Sometimes people put weird colored mulch. Our neighbor did like pebbles the other day, which isn't mulch, but like he put all that kind of a sod in between his bushes.
Yeah.
It didn't look good. You want a good natural look. Take it from Mark. Okay, question 2. Decorative gravel prevents weeds from growing in your flower beds. True or false, Mark?
No, that's false too. There's pros and cons both to, I think, gravel. And advantages of it is kind of like I tell people my mom and dad have it at their house since the early 90s, and it's been there forever. So you do have a larger upfront cost to put it in, but it's there forever. But the weed thing, it doesn't prevent the weeds. So you need a good weed barrier below the rock mulch. Okay, and you guys do all of that, of course, with His Landscapes as well. Again, you do kind of you called it hardscape, but then also add some aesthetic plants in there as well. Okay, this one. So speaking of hardscapes, you say a concrete patio lasts longer than a paver patio. True or false? False.
That's also false. I don't even know what a paver patio is, Mark.
Well, so I get that a lot. A concrete paver is exactly, if you see it in our booth, if you come by, there's some concrete pavers. So a concrete paver is essentially concrete, but there's so many different shapes and sizes and textures and colors and patterns we can do with it. So it's actually concrete, but it's poured at a rate of about 3 times greater strength than regular concrete. Okay. So they have about a 9,000 PSI or so, and regular concrete.
When you say PSI?
That's like a pounds per square inch of force before it breaks.
Okay. So you want a high PSI then?
Yep.
We're learning so much here. So paver patios are better.
They're supposed to be a lifetime product, which the key part of it is the installation. So I tell people all the time, like, who do I hire? Do I hire you or who? It's not like buying a car at a, if you buy a car, you're getting a car. If you're buying a patio, you're getting an installation process. So it's very important to hire the right person to install the job. And Mark is the right person to do that. Mark, my friend, thank you again so much. His Landscapes, before we let you go again, you are here. Tell us what booth number you are and where people can contact you for other great projects. We're here, booth number 1030. All right, 1030. You heard it here first. And again, we'll have also their contact information online should you want to book any more projects this coming summer. Mark, thank you again so much. Have fun over these next 3 days. We appreciate it. Thanks.